Hello, how's everyone doing? Okay, you guys ready for this? As you can see, you're reading this blog post or watching this video, and what you're gonna learn today is a little bit about a training that Steph and I just were able to attend this past Thursday, and it was all based on a referral at the last minute, and that actually ties in with what he was teaching today too. So that makes it even more cool. This is pretty awesome. So let me give you a little atmosphere of what's going on down here. This is Southwest Florida. It's a cold front just come through. It's been raining all day long. It hardly ever does that. We get there to the house and it's pouring down rain, and I zoom Steph up to the front door so she doesn't have to go and walk out the umbrella. I mean, the wind's blowing, howling, or whatever. I drop her off. I go park the car 20 some cars back, and I run up to the door, and I'm greeted by a flashlight. The power's out in the whole house. The power is out, right? So they got candles. You walk into the door, and their steps go right up to the second floor, and then it's all lined with candles, and it was the atmosphere. It was different. You could just feel it in the air, and then to be greeted by Jesse Henry when we like walked through the door. This tall. Me and Steph seem to meet these tall leaders and people and new people that we see, or we're just saying that we're pretty short. But anyway, he's very tall, right? And who he is, it's Jesse Henry. He works for the Tony Robbins team. Google, if you don't know who Tony Robbins is, Google it. I think I looked it up the other day. His net worth is about $508 million. And he works directly with the Robbins international team. And he's going to be doing this special training for us, right? And so the evening starts, and this and that, and how he's like 24 years old, right? And he's this big guest speaker coming in, and he's working for Tony Robbins. And how did he get his start? And I mean, he had his stories in the blog post. You can go through and see. I referenced it to it. He did a TED Talk, and how he overcame his speech impediment, his obstacle, through his whole entire life, and how he overcame it, and to what he does now. He travels the country speaking, and his whole environment, his whole world is up on stage in front of people, speaking to large groups, small groups, and doing it without this stutter that he had his whole entire life, until he learned to control it and actually bring out who he was. And it so happened that just listen to the TED Talk. It's pretty cool. There's a link right on the page. Just click it, it'll go right to it. But he goes, and I'm going to tell you about the kind of training that he gave us. So we were all sitting down, and he hands out these pamphlets and everything, and it's got it says the Wheel of Life, in 7 areas of focus, and then it's right here in the blog post. You can read about it. But we go through each one, and then there's how pattern boxes, how your life is based on patterns and beliefs, and it's pretty awesome stuff. I'm just reading through my notes here. Let me go on. Then he's got as he goes through and he's telling his story, he uses all these different acronyms. RPM, which is results, purpose, and MAP, and how what does MAP stand for? MAP stands for Massive Action Plan. And to thrive at anything, you're going to have 3 of them. At anything you do, you're going to have 3 action plans for each step that you're going to create to make you who you are. ABP, always be prospecting, and he goes on and talks about prospecting. LODI, which is law of diminishing intent, and it goes through all that. Here's another one here. ARE, ask, reward, easy, and this what brings me back to the beginning of this video, where we're talking about referrals. The reason why Jesse is here teaching us and sharing with us what he has is because of a referral from somebody at the meeting who just listened to him speak at a different meeting a couple days prior or so forth, and then the other people got connected because he asked for referrals. And if you're afraid to ask, you're leaving a lot on the table, because if you're not asking for referrals, that's what brings a lot of new opportunities to you. So that's amazing. And one thing that Jesse did recommend is that kind of changed his life was a book, and it's called The 4-Hour Workweek by Timothy Paris, and you can find that on the link below, and that'll take you right to, if you want to check that book out, you can look at it right there, and what that's going to do is how you can, if you can imagine putting your work week in 4 days, how much more freedom would you have if you can get all your work done, everything accomplished and compressed into 4 days of the week? It's like having a 3-day weekend, right? Any day of the week, right? And that's time management. That way you can enjoy your time the way that you want to enjoy it. And one thing that I want to close here with is remember to keep your map close and keep going, because consistency is the key to getting ahead and being your own boss. So don't stop what you're doing. Believe in yourself, and I hope you got some value out of this video. Please feel free to read through that. I go more in depth on the blog post. Read through it and comment below. Share it with your friends if you got any value out of this. There's buttons right on the side of this page here. Either I think they're on your left, and you can share that on all your social media sites. But until next time, I look forward to bringing you more value like this, and opportunities like this would have happened if we didn't stay consistent of what we're doing. So that's another, if you get anything out of this video, is to stay consistent. And I can't wait to bring you guys more what we're learning today. So see you on the next video. Talk to you soon. I'm out.